Hello and welcome to Grow to Glow Tarot. This is about how to start that novel. Not sure why I got this one or how I picked this up, but I just got a bunch of ideas and I started jotting them down, and that was one of them. I'm not wanting to start a novel, so it must be somebody is. But how can you start that novel? How can they start that novel? What do they need to do? What do they need to give up? What needs to happen for them to be able to start that novel? How can they start that novel? Well, that's quite a few. Okay, and some clarifier for the Knight of Swords. Clarifier for the Two of Wands and the Four of Cups. Everything just wants to come out sideways for some reason now. Okay. Clarify. And what is this? The Wheel, the Seven, Temperance, and the Lovers. And let's pull a card from here. How can I start that novel? What can I do to help start that novel? Happy love. A joyful, stable partnership and good friends. So, focusing on having stability is going to help you with your novel. Possibly even ideas from your partner or your friends are going to help you with your novel. You could also lean on them to proofread and give you feedback. I know people don't like to do that, but that could help you in this situation. Use all the resources you have. So this Knight of Swords in the reverse, there's something about skateboarding. You're not getting different perspectives. That could be where your friends and family come in. You need to look at things from a different perspective or different perspectives. Don't be too hasty to dismiss other perspectives. Look at the way that you're thinking about things. So there's something that needs blended and you're not quite blending it in order to have this new flow of creativity going on. There's something that you need to blend together. It is that different perspectives, and you're not doing it. You're kind of, these came out sideways, so you're kind of halfway there. You're not fully dismissing other ideas, other perspectives. You're not fully stuck in writer's block, but you're also not in the upright yet where you're able to blend all this stuff together and have this free flow of creativity. You feel like you're swimming upstream right now still. And it has to do with being too hasty to dismiss ideas, being too set in your ways, and not looking at those different perspectives. So let's see. So yeah, there is a vision and there's a plan. You need to do some more planning. Something may be offered to you by the universe, but you need to look at what the possibilities are. So when you're planning, get a different perspective, get a higher perspective. In a general sense, get like a broader overview perspective. See, this is like the world or the universe, and he or she is holding it, and they're looking down on it. So that's not the perspective that we have from every day, right? That's a different perspective. And this, so this cup is pouring stuff down, but look at how it splits into three. Most people would say that's impossible, but let yourself daydream a little bit. Think about what the possibilities are, and this is going to help you. Think about how you could look at it from a different perspective. There's something hidden, there's something, even the table leg, it's 2 cups there, 2 there, there's a leg there, and a cup there. So the table leg doesn't have 4 legs, it has 3 legs, yet the table is still upright. So there is something to do with the potentials, the possibilities that you're daydreaming. This has to do with brainstorming when it's in the upright. It does have to do with competition, but it also has to do with brainstorming. And because it was sideways, so in the reverse, that knowledge, that potential for possibility, that potential for daydreaming, that was kind of, it's not fully blocked, but it's also not, it's not happening. And you notice it's a group of people. It's not just one person, it's a group of people, and they're playing in friendly competition, and that's how they're coming up with ideas. So you might need to seek out a group of people, but you also might need to give something up temporarily of your time or something. This can also talk about giving up drinking temporarily, but I'm going to read it as more of giving up some of your time so that you can have this harmony, this blend between what it is you're dreaming about, what this potential you're thinking about is, and making it a reality within your novel or within your life, right? So death is all about transforming the way that you're thinking, transforming your passions. This Five of Cups is about leaving heartbreak behind and realizing that there's still a castle there just over the water. The water is all about change. It's about free-flowing, free-thinking, creativity, change, and adaptability. And just over the bridge over the troubled water, right? There's still 2 cups behind them, even though 3 are spilled. Just over that, there's a castle. And the castle represents the dream life. You know, the big, thick, heavy, protected castle walls where people are rich, they're protected. There's, fires burning so it stays warm. You're not out in the open field or in some shanty, you're in this big, thick castle, and theoretically it's warmth, it's safety, it's your dream, right? So the thinking needs to change. The thinking about the past, the thinking about the things that didn't work out or they partially worked out, that needs to change. You need to shed that past in order to have your long-term sustainable harvest. You're almost there, but the healing happens when you let go. Thinking about the way that you think, getting rid of distractions in the way that you think, getting rid of imbalances in the way that you think, whether you're too black or white, allowing that gray area. And then the Tower is also about transformation. It's about that aha moment, that lightning bolt moment that sparks the fire that causes the change in the 2 people there, right? So there's an aha moment, there's a lightning bolt coming, there's a new fire being lit. But first you need to remove the distractions. You need to think about the way that you're thinking around this. And then we have Temperance again. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Wands, Temperance, and the Lovers. So there is a choice to be made between 2 things and blending 2 things, and the change with the Wheel of Fortune, the change for the better, where you're feeling judged. That's a key to this. That's a key to why you can't change your thinking, why you can't look at the possibilities, why you're not moving forward as quickly as you would want. So letting go of that judgment and not putting yourself, not feeling the need to put yourself onto higher ground, that's going to help you. So this Temperance, you see, they're both blending, and this is Aquarius, the water bearer. So they're both blending back and forth. There's one side and another side, and Temperance, the alchemist, stands in between. the angel stands in between and blends these two halves together so that they become a whole. So that this, was that an aqueduct or a railroad? So that this can start moving again and moving forwards. So you need to let go of certain ideas and beliefs, certain burdens that you have. These ideas and beliefs are burdening you. And you could be experiencing a little bit of burnout, and they have to do with balance in actions. They have to do with, hold on, let me look one thing up, because I just remembered something about Eight of Swords, but I only partially remember it. So something coming down from above, balanced action. Yeah, don't get carried away by certain ideas or certain people. So yeah, it does talk about going too fast, but it's talking about like certain ideas carrying you away about what is a burden or what is not possible, what is not feasible, what you need to do, certain ideas about judgment against you, like other people's judgment or your own self judgment, your own inner critic, not getting carried away by those and not being burdened by those, right? And then there is this Ace of Wands, this new beginning, this potential for this creativity, for this joy in life, for this this new spark, right? So there is this potential and this change, but you need to be wary of the past. You need to be wary of things, blending your dreams with reality in your novel, getting rid of those distractions, having those new aha moments about the past and about how where you're feeling judged stops you from starting this novel or stops you from working on it or seeing all the potential, all the possibilities that are in there. So yeah, don't be too hasty to let go of certain things, but you definitely need this new perspective. You definitely need to change the way you're thinking about it, not base things on the past, but look at all the potential that you have and choose that potential. Choose to let go of those burdens. Choose to let go of feeling judged or to blend in where you feel judged in a healthy way into what you're doing. Like potentially as a motivation. If somebody said to you in the past and it really stuck with you, oh, you'll never be a writer, you'll never amount to anything, and you use that as your motivation, I'm going to prove them wrong. I am a writer. I will amount to something. That different shift in perspective will help you. It's all about a shift in perspective and looking at the possibilities. Have a great day. Take care and keep writing.